Suzanne, are you ready? Dylan, are you kidding me? What? Are you seriously asking me, am I ready to go to my own father's funeral? I never thought this day was gonna come. Well, Suzanne, he basically took one for the team, you know? You know what I mean? You're right. Thank God nothing happened to Zoe. I know, that would have been so tragic if that burglar killed Zoe. But he took one for the team, Suzanne. You just have to think of that. Yes, he did. He did more than just take one for the team. He did amazing. Yes, he did, Suzanne. I'm so grateful, but I'm so sad that he died in our own house even. He died upstairs in his bedroom. I know, Suzanne. I don't know if I can do this. I mean, I've already lost Mom. I know, but think of this, Suzanne. Your parents are together again. They're in a place where they're happy and free from pain. Darren, you're right. You are so right. Let's go. You ready? Yeah, let's go. Come on, kids. Goodbye. Goodbye, dear. Darren. Let's go. 20 minutes later at the funeral home. Oh my God, Darren, look at all these cars lined up here. Well, Suzanne, I think they're for us. For us? What do you mean for us? Well, they're for your dad. Like, they came to the funeral. Oh my God, you're right. Look at them all. Holy moly. Well, I guess we can just park right here. Yeah, they even gave us a spot. Thank you to everyone. Oh my God, what's everyone doing here? Your mom invited the entire neighborhood, yeah. Okay, let's find a place to stand. Oh my God. Yes, please take a stand somewhere. Are your parents coming, guys? Yeah. Suzanne, the funeral starts soon. We have to get in there. Did you invite all of our friends? Ow, yes I did, Suzanne. You were really sad to make the arrangements, but we invited most of the entire neighborhood. Old neighbors and new neighbors. Most of them have been able to come. Antonio and Veronica couldn't come because of they had stuff going on. The Willis family couldn't join Dale and Annie. Yeah. Oh, I didn't want them. They were here anyways. Thank you so much for all of you for coming. Well, of course, Peter was all fun too. Yeah, he was a wonderful man. Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the funeral service. I'm sorry. Oh, Dad. Welcome to the funeral service of Peter Roberts. Oh, are you okay, ma'am? Yes. Peter Roberts is left to grieve his 4 children. His oldest daughter, Kimberly Genre, who is married to Michael Genre, and they have 3 children and 1 grandchild. His next daughter, Suzanne Robinson, and her husband, Darren, and their 3 children. Next, his other son, Ryan, and Brianna, and their 4 children. And Matthew and Grace and their 2 children. So yes, he leaves behind 4 grandchildren and a total of 12 grandchildren. And 1 great-grandchild. Peter Roberts had a wonderful life. He lived 76 years of his life to the fullest. In the last 22 years, he has had those were some of the most happiest times of his life. In 2000, after his children were fully grown, Peter Roberts and his late wife, who he's now together with again, Kathleen Roberts, built a house in Playmobil City together after living in their old house since A long time. Yes, a long time. They built this next house and have watched their grandchildren and children live there. At the time, all four of their children were still living at home when they moved in. Sadly, Kathleen Roberts died in 2005 after developing lung cancer, and Peter Roberts has now joined her 17 and a half, 18 years later. So yes, he lived a long time without his wife, Kathleen, and he did hurt a lot from this. But we are hoping that they are together once again. Now, for those of you that would like to come up and say a speech, please come up. Me and all my siblings have said a speech, but I'll still go first. Okay. Please hear from Suzanne Robinson, Peter Roberts' second child. Hello, everyone. I just want to say thank you so much to all of our lovely friends and neighbors and everyone who knew my father for coming out to this very sad but heartbreaking funeral. We did not think that we would be having a funeral for my father now, because everything was good. He was healthy and everything. But sadly, he saved Aiden's and Amanda's daughter, who's back there, Zoe. And he sacrificed his own life for me, for my children, for Darren. Just one fateful day while I was at work. Just one day it had to happen. 1 week ago. It happened. And... Sorry. I just gotta say, thank you, Dad. Thank you for sacrificing your life for us. For me, for Darren, for your grandchildren, for your great-granddaughter especially, who was there and witnessed the whole thing. Thank God she's only 6 months old and she won't remember any of it. But I hopefully she will remember you, Dad. Thank you for everything and giving me everything. The house that once was yours and Mom's now gets passed down to me and Kimberly and everyone. And we don't know what we're gonna do now, but thank God that we were able to buy the house from you and Mom. And I know that we'll be okay financially too. Thank you for everything, Dad. Would one of his sons come up here? Hello here, everyone. My name is Matthew Roberts. My dad was such a great man. He helped me through so many hardships in my life. When I lived at home with him and Suzanne and stuff, he was there for it all. Dad, I'm so grateful. Oh no. Ow! I am so grateful that you were able to live as long as you did, meet your grandchildren, because sadly my mother never met her grandchildren, from me anyways. In fact, she only met her first grandchild, Aiden, and that's it. Thank God, Dad, you were able to live long enough to watch all of your other grandchildren be born, including my children. Hopefully Thomas and Emily will have memories of you when they get older, because Emily will be 2 in July, and Thomas will be 8. I hope they have memories that they can carry out with you for the rest of their life. Thank you, Dad, for everything. Good job being strong, brother. Thanks. Dad, thank you so much for teaching me how to be a grandparent. You were the first person I went to when I found out my son and future daughter-in-law were expecting their first child. Thank you for everything you have done for me and my sister and brothers. It takes a lot for a man to have 4 children. And I'm so glad that you died knowing that. No, that's not what I meant. I mean, I am so thankful he died knowing that all of us are okay and are in good places in our life, and all are married and have kids of our own, and I'm so glad you've been able to witness that for the last decade, basically, since you've had grandchildren, almost 2 decades now. And I really hope that you can be happy with Mom, because I miss Mom terribly, and I know you missed her terribly too these last 17 years. But I am so grateful for your life and legacy. Rest in peace, Dad. Very sweet, very sweet. Dad, thank you for everything. You are truly an incredible father and have done so much for us growing up. I have so many memories that we made together that I'll remember for the rest of my life. And I'm so grateful all my grandchildren, all of my children have been able to be born in a time where you are here and you can watch them grow up. Thank you, Dad. I'll miss you. Hello, everyone. I am not related to the Robinson family at all, but Peter Roberts was one of my friends and neighbors for the past 23 years. Yes, Peter and I met 23 years ago because we have both suffered similar situations since then. Rose's father and I got divorced when she was just a child, and Peter had lost his wife, so we have been able to lean on each other. And we are the same age. Peter, I'm so sorry that you died the way you did. I'm so sorry about that, and I really hope that you can be at peace now. Thanks, Elaine. Anything for a neighbor like you, Suzanne. Now, we won't have time to do speeches from everyone because that will take like 3 hours. But, yes, we will continue the celebration of life for Peter Roberts. Suzanne, I have noticed you are wearing a new piece of jewelry on your wrist. Please tell me what that is. Thanks. Before my dad goes into the ground, I took his watch as a reminder and memory of him. I have now my mom's golden necklace and my dad's watch. So yes. Coming from all of the grandchildren, we will miss you terribly, Grandpa. Thank you for everything you have done, and I mean everything. You were such an amazing grandfather, and I'm so grateful I got to live with you the past 15, 16 years now almost. No, 14, 15 years. I'm so glad you got to watch me graduate grade 8 last year. I'm forever going to be heartbroken that you'll never be able to watch me graduate high school in 2028. No, not 2028. 2026. I'll miss you, Dad. I mean, Grandpa. Alright, that marks the celebration of life for Peter Roberts. Now, will Suzanne and family please proceed with me to the Chapel of Rest where we'll be laying Peter Roberts to rest? Who would like to do the honor of Who would like to be honored to put the casket on the lid over Peter Roberts' casket? Any volunteers? Who's doing it, guys? I'll do it. No, Madeline, don't. I'll do it. And even the casket has their last name on it. Robinsons. I just want to say thank you, everyone, for coming to the celebration of life of my father. And me and my family will be now proceeding to the cemetery to bury my father on this rainy March day. Okay, let's go. Hello, Robinsons. Thank you all for coming out. We're the only Robinsons. Sorry. You guys are genres and you guys are Roberts. Hello, genres, Roberts and Robinsons. Welcome to the burial services for your father, Peter Roberts. I will be lowering the casket. into the ground, and y'all will be watching. So let's start to dig. Dylan, oh, we can't watch this. Oh, Suzanne, we have to. So yes, lettering is now joined his wife Kathleen. This is also where she is buried. Mom and Dad, can you hear me? Mom and Dad, you under there? Suzanne. I know, Darren. Michael, I know, Kimberly. It's so sad. I know, baby. Oh my God, so loud. I know, Grace. A little while later. Okay, your father, Peter Roberts, has successfully made it into the ground where he will be laid to rest. Rest in peace, Peter. Thank you all for coming out. That's it! That's it! Yeah, Suzanne. Just try not to step what I put in. Dad! It's so hard. I know. This is hard. And yes, I'm Madeline. I just got older. I'm 14 now. Oh, Dad, Mom. You know what? What, Ryan? I'm kind of at peace knowing Mom and Dad are now together. Dad finally got his wish to be with Mom. You know what? Ryan, that's right. Yeah, maybe, Suzanne, we should think of it as that. And let your Mom and Dad be together again and at peace. That is so true, Darren. Rest in peace, Peter Roberts. August 12th, 1946 to March 3rd, 2023. Bye.